What is this? Strikers? See what that says? I am in Osceola, Nebraska. There's a couple thrift stores here that I hit on rare occasions. I've never found anything at them. I haven't given up on them. I don't ever give up on any thrift store completely. So you never know what you're gonna find at a thrift store because it's all people's donations usually, you know? So you never know who's gonna donate what when. So just every once in a rare while, someone donates some records or something else good, you know? So you never know, so you always just gotta keep checking on them. Don't ever give up on even the crappiest thrift stores. One thing I'll do in these small towns, I'll find the downtown area and go scout it out. See if there's any antique stores, thrift stores, or anything like that. I'm in Clarks, Nebraska right now. In fact, see the water tower back there? There is no antique stores, no thrift stores in Clarks. But I just wanted to show you real quick kind of my methods. See what sort of places might have records at them. Eagle's nest. Seen the Hooters live, opening for Billy Squire, I believe. Now, I kind of want to say the outfield might have been on the bill too. So Hooters was $5. Somebody has is $10. So they're not $4 for a K-towel. $15. About more in the dollar range. bunker. I have a feeling Miss Art Mooney, Cha-Cha-Cha, is a record I'm looking for, but with a different cover. I'm going to look it up on Discogs. Alright, I'm back across the street again at the Heartland Antique Mall, I think it's called. Gonna dig through these ones that I didn't get to go through yesterday. See what I can find. I was having a hard time standing close enough to these records to even be able to flip through them. You know, I couldn't get my feet close because there's so much stuff stacked around the floor by there. So I had a real difficult time filming it. So sorry about the bad footage here filming this. I did find a handful of records though. I'll show you at the end of the video. All right. I'm gonna put the phone down for a bit. Look through more of these, free up my hands. So I always try to scope out these small towns. Oh, see right there. Stromsburg. You know what? I come to this town every day. And this is the first time I've never actually gone through this little downtown area here to scope it out. I'm always here like it's 8:53 a.m. They're not open yet. So I'm always here before any businesses will be open for the most part. There's my reflection in the window there. That's me in my truck. See it? But yeah, my first time checking out Stromsburg here, and I found a thrift store already. Now I do come, although I'm here too early in the morning to stop at the store, I do drive by a little north of here, just about 3 or 4 miles north of here in the afternoon. I need to make a mental note of that store. I'm trying to stop by here sometime in the afternoon, maybe this afternoon. I think I'll be coming. No, I won't be going this way today. But sometime in the near future, just stop by there. Hardware store, Daylight Donuts, gifts and decor, flower shop down there. Nothing on this side of the road. It's just like a park. Coffee house. And that's where we are, Stromsburg, Nebraska. So yeah, I always try to check out these towns, find thrift stores. Like, you know, I look on Google too. I look for thrift stores. I look for the town name and thrift stores and the town name and antique stores and stuff. A lot of the times, these places don't even come up on Google. That didn't come up on Google, so I never knew there was. I need to get some boxes, by the way. I never knew there was a thrift store here in Stromsburg. So a lot of times you just got to drive through, find out for yourself. Whenever I'm in the Cedar Rapids area, I come here quite a bit actually. I have a customer that I deliver to in this town. But whenever I can, if it's late enough, it's 10:40 in the morning today. I stop at this Cedar Rapids stop here because it has some great fried chicken. Hopefully today I'll be getting some fried chicken. Usually I'm here too early to get it. Today I may be in luck. Alright, as you can see, I am a happy camper. I got my fried chicken today. For my my job, I drive a truck. I drive all around central Nebraska making deliveries. I deliver tires. And part of my route, the further north and west I get into getting into central Nebraska, and I'm getting into the sand hills. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of what the sand hills are like out here. It's really drab right now, no color. You know, it's January 5th. We haven't really had much snow this year. There's a little bit of snow in some places here. They got some snow, not much of it stuck, but there are some places, like right here on the side of the road, some places with a little bit of snow. But pretty soon, this place will be all covered in snow. I'll show you that. And you know, come springtime, everything will turn green here. It's pretty cool out here. I do feel like I need to make a public apology to Pump and Pantry here in Burwell, Nebraska, because, man, I just blew that place up. But I feel like a new man, and I am ready to go find some records. Alright, I'm at the Goodwill Fremont, Nebraska. This is probably one of the thrift stores I stop at the most, just because it's pretty convenient. I go by this pretty frequently. I don't find stuff here very often, but you never know. I keep looking, so we'll go see. One thing about this thrift store, they've always got cool music playing in here. I don't know where it's coming from. We got Modern Lovers on right now in the Goodwill. One time I was in here and they played Dokken Dream Warriors, followed by Fastway song from the Trick or Treat soundtrack. And another time I heard Thomas Dolby, One of My Submarines, and they played David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, and Alice Cooper Clones. We're all clones, all on the same visit. Yeah, this thrift store always is playing some very cool music in there. Not bad, I already got it. I think I got all those. Once again, struck out at the Fremont Goodwill. That was it for our stops for today, so I didn't find anything today. Well, my plan for today has changed some. My original plan was I just discovered this thrift store in Stromsburg, Nebraska. I just discovered it yesterday, and my plan was to stop by here again in the afternoon. But we were short a driver at work today, and they rearranged some stops and everything, threw some extra stops onto my route, which means I'm not going to be going by here in the afternoon. So, not going to be doing this yet again today. I don't know, I'm going to Columbus, Nebraska though, so maybe I'll hit a thrift store or two in Columbus. There's some antique stores there too. Might stop at one or two of those things and see what's up. Hey, and I just remembered I want to check out the schedule while I'm here. Okay, so they close pretty early. I don't know if you can see anything in there. It's really dark. River completely frozen over. Today is January 6th, by the way, 2022. This is Goodwill, Columbus, Nebraska. I've been here many times. They do have records here. I found some alright stuff here before. I can't remember anything specific. I do know they're $2 a record. Let's go in and see what we can find. Alright. They've moved. They were on this end cap. Ways to take strokes off again. Penguin. I'm into goofy stuff like this, so I think I'm gonna have to get that. I did dig a little. Haven't gotten through this crate yet though. There were people standing around. SeaWorld Water Fantasy by Dick Friesen. I'll tell you what, that's how cold it is here too today. I already got it. What is this? Strikers? Is that what that says? I don't know, it looks interesting though. I'm going to have to look that up. Martin Day Paradise Moods, I already got it. Alright, I'm going to take these over somewhere and investigate them further, but let's look at CDs first. So I'm going to get those two. Strikers, like 81 or something, funk. Sounds pretty cool. Alright, a couple little places here. Antiques of Yesteryear. Curiosities and Collectibles. And then I'll go right here, Tapestry's Vintage. Vintage Antiques, Unique Finds. Now it's probably going to be a little too cozy in here to film, so I'm going to shut her down here. They had a few actually pretty decent records. They had Sweet Desolation Boulevard. It was in great condition. They wanted $16 for it. I've already got it. But man, if you didn't have it, that wouldn't have been too bad. But most of their stuff was like way overpriced. So I passed on everything there. Alright. Now I'm going to run into Curiosities and Collectibles. Alright, I just came out of, what's it called? Antiques of Yesteryear. Curiosity and Collectibles in Columbus, Nebraska. It's a very cluttered antique store. I'd been to it a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. I did find a few records there. The Beat compilation. I've already got this. Some cool stuff on it, though. His records were $1 each. Jimmy Buffett. I do not like Jimmy Buffett, but my sister-in-law is a fan, so I'm going to give this basically to my brother, and then she can listen to get Jimmy Buffett whenever she wants. Rocky, Fun and Fitness, on Goldie Hawn, and some Henchye. And then I scored this turntable. Sony. We got their PS LX2 automatic stereo turntable. We plugged it in and it did spin. Yeah, $5. $5 for that turntable. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, now I gotta go deliver some tires. Alright, let's take a closer look at all this stuff I found at all these various thrift stores and antique stores. At the Clutterbug Antique Store in Grand Island, Nebraska. You saw me pick this up. It was the only record I got there. I got it just because it looks like it's probably pretty cool. It's pretty seam split though, so I'm looking for a upgrade for this already. But also, here's what's really cool about this record. Let me see if I can get in there. On the back here, it lists all these other albums by this label. It reminds me of, remember you get like the old bubblegum cards, the packages of Kiss cards and stuff like that, and they would come with the one card in there that's like a checklist of all the ones. It's like, and I need to get this one still, or whatever. Well, that's what this reminds me of. And I was looking through these, and I got a couple of these for sure. I know that one right there. That was one of my grails. That is Robert Drasnin Voodoo, if you could see that. I had a version of it. There's two different covers, two different versions, same songs. I had one called, I want to say, Percussion Exotique. But then my brother found the other cover, the voodoo-looking cover, at a thrift store. He found that for me. So I got two different versions of that. I'm still looking for this jungle percussion, so I kind of want to get it so I can check it off on my Mayfair checklist. Then you remember we just did the mega haul from the Heartland Antique Store in Grand Island, and then we went back the day after to hit those other records that I found in another booth in the basement. I'll show you what I found there. We got 1957 Frank Perkins, some space age stuff here. Pictures in Music. Found this Al Caiola. I guess that's how you say his name. I got enough of his records. I wish I knew how to pronounce his name right, but I'm going to say Al Caiola. This is The Return of the Seven. It's the Magnificent Seven with, what's his name? Yul Brynner right there. And this guy here is Warren Oates. He was in Race with the Devil with Peter Fonda, right? They go out they're out in the desert in a mobile home, and they're chased by Satanists. But he's also our Big Toe. He's Sergeant Hulka from Stripes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Return of the Seven. And you know me, this shrink wrap, I don't think it's doing any favors. I'm going to take it out of the shrink wrap, and it's just going to go right into a bag. So let's do that right here. Boom. So much nicer looking. And I'm just going to throw it right in a bag, so it's still going to be protected. Richard Heyman and his orchestra, Caramba. Exotic sounds of the Americas. So, it's going to be exotica type stuff with a Latin flair, I'm assuming. I haven't listed this one yet. But I do have another one of his albums, Latin dance, and it's Latin stuff too. So I'm assuming just more of the same, and I dig that stuff. So pretty cool. Lee Williams Big Band Reunion. Normally, I just pass on this sort of stuff, but man, I couldn't pass on this because it was recorded at Peony Park, Omaha, Nebraska in July of 1976. Same place where Primus played there, Metallica played there with Cliff Burton. So yeah, I had to snatch that one up. Plus, it's a local. I'm from Omaha, so pretty cool to have that. The local flair. 1954's Hearing is Believing. It's mostly classical stuff, excerpts from songs and stuff. But it's listened to before and after versions of these things. The high fidelity on this is brilliant, it says. New orthophonic recording, which I believe means that it is good for your feet. So that's pretty cool. And also from that booth in the basement of the Antique Mall, George Saravo, Portraits in Hi-Fi. Anytime I ever see anything like in Hi-Fi, I try to snatch them up because it may or may not be good. I've not got to listen to this yet either. I got so much stuff lately. I haven't even had a chance to listen to hardly anything. But it's 1958, space age bachelor pad sort of stuff. Also, I've got that. This is a good indication that it could possibly be good space age stuff. To identify good space age stuff, you have to look for clues like that, like hi-fi and atomic looking artwork and stuff. And lots of times it'll turn out to be some pretty cool space age bachelor pad music. Then we went to the Goodwill in Columbus, Nebraska. I found a couple records there. Got the 10 Ways to Take Strokes Off Your Game. It is, what is it? Oh, yeah, it's recorded exclusively for Munsingware and Dacron. And you can see they're all wearing the same clothes there. I'm assuming these are all famous pro golfers from back in the day or whatever. I'm sure there's no better way to improve your golf game than by listening to a record. And I also found this at that Goodwill, Columbus, Nebraska. 1981 Strikers is some funk, soul, disco stuff. And I did listen to some of this on YouTube, and it is everything I'd hoped it would be. Their singles, Body Music, and Inch by Inch are considered seminal classics in the evolution of dance music culture. And you know what we're going to do here too? Let's get rid of this shrink wrap, because that ain't helping nothing. Boom. Then found a handful of records. Went to that little antique store in Columbus, Nebraska. There's two antique stores right across the street from each other. I didn't get anything in the one, but they did have that beautiful, sweet Desolation Boulevard in there, but it was $16. I already got it, so I didn't get that. But went across the street to the antique store over there. Curiosities and Collectibles is called. I found a few things. I had to pick this up. If you guys know, you know. He's the big joke all over the vinyl community, and I had to be in on it too, I guess. I'm weak. I got it. Okay, so what? Hence yay. Then I got on Goldie Hawn soundtrack, and I watched this movie a couple times, and I did not see Goldie Hawn in there anywhere, but this is 1982 soundtrack by Dave Grusin. He also did The Goonies, Selena, The Firm, Bonfire of the Vanities, Tootsie, The Champ. I did Electric Horseman and The Graduate, like I guess the score stuff for this Graduate. I'm not a Jimmy Buffett fan. but my sister-in-law is. So I had to pick up this Jimmy Buffett Volcano 1979. And I still think Jimmy Buffett dropped the ball. I think his box set should have been called All You Can Eat. But anyway, yeah, I basically got this to give it to really give it to my brother, I guess, so my sister-in-law can listen to it. I'm gonna go give it to him right now. Boom. How could I not grab that? Rocky Fun and Fitness. And boy, was I let down now. Free Rocky exercise poster included. But of course, mine didn't get it. Hell, this thing's all ripped out and stuff. But it was too awesome not to grab. And I also got this compilation, 1982, The Beat, a bunch of basically new wave stuff. I've already got this, but it's a K-Tel thing. I've already got this, but man, it's just too cool. Too cool of a compilation to pass it up. I'll just throw it someone else's way or something, you know. It's got The Flock of Seagulls, I Ran on it. Kim Wilde's Kids in America. Sparks, I Predict. Bow Wow Wow, I Want Candy. Duran Duran, Girls on Film. All sorts of stuff on there. Super killer compilation. In our next video, we are doing another thrift with me. And I go to a thrift store in Wahoo, Nebraska, and I take you guys there with me, and we hit it big again. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on the notification for that video and for all my future videos. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and I will see you on the next one.